Hey, what's up, everybody? Don P. Not to be confused with Don P. I just wanted to talk about a review I just saw. Well, more of a comparison. I just got finished looking at one of my favorite YouTube video guys, Tyrone Magnus, and I looked at what he thought was better between Batman vs Superman and Civil War. First off, let me just say I just love the dude. I love how he breaks stuff down. I love his reasoning. Me and him think so much alike. It's crazy. I loved all his points that he made, and his reasoning. I'm the same way. I just loved it. I loved everything he said. Very thankful for his opinions, and that's why he's one of my favorite. I can just tell that's why he's one of my favorite, because of everything he said during that during his explaining of what movie he liked better and why he liked it better. For those of you who haven't seen it, between Civil War and Superman, or Batman vs Superman, he liked Batman vs Superman better. And that's a movie that didn't get very good reviews. Civil War got great reviews. So it was very interesting, very, very interesting to hear him say that he liked Batman vs Superman better. Again, nothing but love for him and his comments. He reiterated that even though he may not like something, he still is wherewithal to understand. He has the wherewithal to understand why someone else may love the movie. And I feel I'm pretty much the same way when it comes to that as well. Just because I don't like something, or just because I love something, I can understand why someone doesn't like it, and I can understand why someone hates something I like, and why someone loves something I don't like. That's why when I read the different reviews for X-Men Apocalypse, it actually got me happy. It actually got me more excited reading a lot of bad reviews, but also a lot of good reviews, because I know there's a lot of people out there that do not like an orgy of action, just like ridiculous, off the top action. As long as it looks good, I like it. If it starts looking corny, then I don't. Then yeah. But if it looks good, if it's well done, like that's why when it comes to Civil War, all that action, it looked good, so I liked it. But anyway, back to Tyrone Magnus's review, or his which movie he liked better video. After like I said, love him, love everything he does on there. But I must say, for real, I mean, Batman vs Superman over Civil War. I mean, And just like Tyrone, just like him, Superman is my favorite. Batman's not my second favorite, but Superman is my favorite. And I really did like Batman vs Superman. But the action sequences, and I love the action sequences in Batman vs Superman. But if there's one thing about the Superman flicks that I would complain about when it comes to the action, a lot of the stuff happens so fast that it's almost hard to keep up with where everyone is. Like people fly in. I mean, like, it's just like the hits are just so fast. Superman goes flying, all of a sudden he regains himself, and you're like, oh, where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. The Captain America Civil War, those action scenes, Like those action scenes were perfect. There's no, I mean, like, you know, it was perfect. In no way, shape, or form could I possibly see the Batman vs Superman action scenes being better than the Civil War. Not at all. Um, I was not as hype in that movie. I was excited in that movie. I was very hype in Batman Superman, but like, like I said, I gave Batman Superman a B plus. That's what I gave it. I gave Captain America Civil War an A plus 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 plus. I mean, it blew like almost everything I've seen out of the water. So as great as Superman Batman was, I mean, clearly, it was clear as day that Captain America Civil War was better, in my opinion. So again, I love Tyrone Magnus's. I love his opinion, and I love why he had his opinion. And I love that he had that opinion. I actually do, even though I completely can't see and understand it. I don't see what he saw as far as, the action scenes being even a teeny bit better. They weren't on par, in my opinion. They weren't close. Like, I wish Marvel would do everybody's. I think if Marvel did DC movies, Marvel Studios, Disney, whatever, if they did like the Superman Batman movie, oh, it'd be so much better. Like, if you want to compare scenes that are, kind of equivalent or close, like when Batman went and rescued Superman's mom, you compare that to Captain America in that opening scene when he went up and jumped into the window, or had Scarlet Witch throw him through the window, and then he had his shield and he was throwing that shield off people. And it was bouncing around, vroom, vroom, out of the screen and came back. That was much better done than the Batman scene where he fought those guys and rescued Superman's mom. Much betterly done. Much better done. It was done much better. Whatever. It's just a whole nother level, in my opinion. And so, as happy, or, well, not as happy, but as much respect as I give Tyrone Magnus and his thoughts, and I'm glad he said them, I'm really just like, what? Are you kidding me? Really? Come on, man. There's no way. But and I am the type of person that, like you said, I can see why someone would like it better. I really can't see how someone could think Superman Batman is better than Civil War. I really can't, because Batman Superman, it kind of started off slow. It didn't really have a lot of Superman. One thing I don't like, I love the movie, but one thing I don't like is that, like, you know how, like, in the original Superman, and it's not the original, but with Christopher Reeve Superman, you actually got taken through like matters he had to resolve. Like someone would be robbing a place, and then you'd get a sense of the different people that were robbing, or whatever was happening. He went and fixed the situation. Whereas in this one, it's like they're not really. There's the scenario, like when he rescued when the spaceship blew up and he's all of a sudden there. It was like talking in the background, so it was like a story being told more. So there's like, it's more storytelling of the instances that happening instead of actually live action actually happening. It's like, oh, let's tell you about this event, and it's almost like a flashback of all the different things Superman has done. I wasn't fond of that. I want more live action. And Superman, like, it just didn't seem like they had a lot of action for Superman versus Batman in that. I just really remember 2 action scenes for Superman. The one where he first meets Batman the first time, which was really nothing. And then, the last scene when Superman fought Doomsday with Wonder Woman and Batman, which I love. I love that scene, and I love the fact that I love the Batman vs Superman had a lot more storytelling, a lot more build up, a lot more it was more of a thinking movie, whereas it kind of just gave you more backdrop on, like, more plot. It was more plot, not as much action, like continuous nonstop action. But the thing is, Civil War kind of it told the plot through action, always happening. Again, Tyrone Magnus is like he's one of my favorites, if not my favorite person to listen to when it comes to a movie review. I agree with him on a lot of stuff. I can tell that we think very similar. But, man, I do not see at all Batman vs Superman being better than Civil War. I do not see it, and I love Batman vs Superman, but it's just, I don't think it's close. So, but yeah, go to Tyrone Magnus, check it out. Check out his review. It's, he's got great reviews. But yeah. No, Tyrone, no. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Have a great night, everybody, and see you guys later.